Hey, what's up guys, and welcome back to another Premier League prediction video. This is match week 19 now. Today's and next week's next match week's predictions are going to be slightly different because I'm recording these all at the same time, because obviously the games are literally within a week. You're gonna have a weekend, midweek, weekend fixture. I'm going to, and obviously it's Christmas time. Um, I'm gonna record these before Christmas, all three of them, and I'm gonna put them out after, right? So in today's video, I have absolutely no idea how I did last week because the games are yet to even be played. Of course, as of recording, Crystal Palace drew Brighton 1-0, and that was the only thing I know, and I actually got it correct. So that's the guaranteed point. But we're not going to have this for the next two match weeks. So when we come back, I think it's match day 20. When we come back on the 12th of Jan, I think it is, I will go through how I did for the last 3 weeks in terms of points. So just a bit of a heads up there. Hope you still enjoy. It's going to be a slightly shorter one. Just need to get these videos out. First up, Newcastle against Nottingham Forest at St James's Park. I think it's pretty simple here. Newcastle United, at home, they should win. Of course, I have no idea how they are playing at the moment or how they did in the last Premier League game. They should win. You would probably bet them to win. I will go with a 2-0 win at home for Newcastle. And then Sheffield United Luton Town. This is probably the most, I wouldn't say ones to watch, but in terms of relegation battle, both these teams want to get out of it. I don't think both teams are going to get out of it. So whoever wins this game, I think it's going to be huge. A draw wouldn't help either side, so I don't think they will want to draw. But as of my logic in the past, when you have two teams in the bottom three, you tend to hope that the home team can get the form. This is at Bramall Lane. They have to win this game. If Luton Town go away and win, it would be a bit of an embarrassment. So I will go 2-1 to Sheffield United, simply because it's at home. Luton Town away haven't been great. They have given good games, definitely, but they haven't been great. Bournemouth against Fulham next. This is at, obviously, Bournemouth as well. The Vitality Stadium, isn't it called? I always forget their name. But Bournemouth on a good form. I think they are one of the top teams. Are they top in terms of form right now? Fulham, look, they won 2 games 5-0 in a row. And they lost last time out as a recording. Against, who did they lose to? Newcastle away, didn't they? So I don't know how their form are, but Bournemouth have the home advantage. Fulham away don't tend to play as well. So I'm going to edge it to Bournemouth. 1-0 win. I think they can get this job done. Definitely. Next up, Burnley, Liverpool at Turf Moor. Everton went away to Burnley and got the job done. Liverpool have to. It's simply must win. I'll give Burnley a go, but I think Liverpool will win this game 3-1. Pretty much a guaranteed win. And Liverpool, obviously, this match week, as of recording, they're playing Arsenal. So that is going to be the match of the week, really. I'm excited to see what happens. But when you guys are watching this, Liverpool might be the top of the league. They might be second. Who knows, right? Next up, Manchester United against Aston Villa. Look, Man United are not on a great form right now. They're not on a great form. And that is proven. They did well to go away to Anfield and get a point against Liverpool. But, how many times are they going to play such kind of football? They're not going to play it the entire season. They're going to have to play more offensive football. And playing offensive football allows gaps at the back. And I think Aston Villa are capable in exploiting that. This has a 2-2 draw written all of it. In my opinion, I think he has a draw written all of it. I think you could see United win. maybe Aston Villa as well. I really don't know what to choose here. I think I'm gonna go with a 2-1 away win for Aston Villa because they are really, really playing well this season. They have been, and they would find the motivation to go. Look, we could be top of the table. You know, heading into the new year, they could be already top of the table when you guys are watching this. So this is a massive, massive game for both teams, and I think Aston Villa will win that. Chelsea against Crystal Palace. I think at home, Chelsea have to win their games. I think 2-0. 2-0 win for Chelsea against Crystal Palace. Um, and then next up, we have Brentford against Wolves. Now, Brentford are obviously at home, the G-Tech Community Stadium, good name. Um, but they have got players out. Tony is still not back. Obviously, Mbemo is out. I'm worried for Brentford. Obviously, I think Ben Mee will be back by this point. I've lost count of the amount of games they're having. It's great. It's great at all. Like, don't get me wrong. It's great to have these games, but it is. You do lose count. Wolves, on the other hand, have been pretty good. Most of the games at home, at least. Away, they've been up and down, really. Look, yes, a draw recent, all of it. I'll say 1-1. This feels like a 1-1 game. It does. Better of teams who are probably in that 12, 13, 14th area. I don't think either sides might get relegated. Although, I still believe Wolves will. Because I do have them in my Premier League prediction to go down. But I think it's pretty much unlikely. But I still hope that my dream... It's not a dream, it's just my prediction. And I don't hope Wolves to get relegated. Of course not. But I just sticking with what I predicted. Everton, Man City at Goodison Park. Sean Dyche against Pep Guardiola. The way Sean Dyche is playing, it's not easy to play against. Man City having problems. They had problems at home against Crystal Palace, and that tells you a lot. However, I think that they will go there and they'll really, really feel the nerves. Will Man City drop points though? That is the question. That is the big question. Would Kevin De Bruyne be back by this point? I'm not sure. I think it might be too early. I'm gonna go with a punchy one here. My punchy shout of the week. 2-2 draw. Because it's at Goodison Park. I think if this is at the Etihad, I would instantly say Man City. But I think Everton playing well. Obviously at home, they might just find the spirit from somewhere. Brighton against Spurs. My match of the week personally, along with Man U, Aston Villa, and Arsenal West Ham, which we will talk about in just a moment. But Brighton Spurs is a great game because we've got two managers who have an interesting play style. They have a way to play. And that for me is really, really incredible because we don't want to see teams play defensive, low block, football that is just not nice to watch. You need your teams like your Spurs and your Brightons and your Aston Villas and your Arsenals to have a style of play. Of course, in the league, you might need your Luton, Sheffield United, Burnley, Everton to play the low block defensive football, but you need a bit of mixture. And seeing two teams who have the identification of a good football head against each other is pretty interesting. Brighton Spurs. Brighton's form haven't been great, but they have been good at home. Away, they have been pretty poor. Spurs, recently, away and home, they have been poor, but they went away to the City ground and got a result. Who knows how they have played after that. Obviously, they would have played Everton by this point. Personally, for me, he has a drop, but I'm going to go with a Spurs win. 2-1 Spurs as they look to fight back into the top 4. Arsenal against West Ham, last game of this week's match week. At the Emirates, I don't see West Ham doing much. I'll go 3-1. But I think Arsenal are just so good right now that they could be top by the new year, and they could have already beaten Liverpool by the time you're watching. But let me know what your thoughts are down below. Like I said, I predicted this way earlier, so yeah. Hope you guys have enjoyed today's video. Hit the like button if subscribe to if it's on already. I will need to go and record the next part to this. So yeah, there will be match week 20. But yeah, peace.